Hey, I'm just trucking up the road thinking about stuff, and I got to thinking about this Insta360 boycott thing going on, and I don't really understand it. Um, to be honest with you, I've seen creators that, oh, they're not going to do any more Insta360 products. They haven't said anything bad about the cameras. We need somebody to review the cameras. I'm using an Insta360 Ace Pro. It was purchased by me, but that's what I'm using, and it's looking at the thunderstorms that I'm about to drive through. It looks like one pretty good one up here to the right. But this boycott thing, I'm not quite understanding that. I don't think this was any kind of a company directive. By the way, I'm using my phone to record this, and I'm using this headset. It may not be audio file quality, but I'll show you why I'm using this headset. Okay, that's what it sounds like without a headset. So back to the headset. And I think this headset will work with the Insta360 cameras, although I haven't verified that yet. But like it's not pretty. It's probably not audio file quality, but you can hear what I'm saying. Anyway, back to the Insta360 boycott thing. There's people that had productions ready to go, and then they jumped on the Me Too bandwagon, which, if you've ever owned a company or you've ever worked for a big company, there's always somebody that goes just outside the line a little bit to get ahead. And it's what it seems like happened with Insta360. A salesperson got a little anxious to make a little extra money and was asking or suggesting people do things that we all know we can't do. So I don't think we need to throw the whole company under the bus. Now that's just my opinion. Your opinion may be different, but when it was brought to light, as best I can understand, I'm not involved in this in any way, but as best I can understand, as soon as it was brought to the attention of the company, they said, hey, we're going to fix this. It won't happen again. And I guarantee you, if you work for any company that's got more than a few dozen people, there are a couple of things that go on that are not supposed to go on. All this being said, as far as I'm concerned, the people uh, that didn't that had videos ready to roll and didn't post them, I think they should post them. As a consumer, I want to know what the camera does. If the company does something untoward, then that's another matter. But I don't think it was company supported. I think it was more of a rogue person trying to play an end game to increase their sales. And I've worked with people in sales before, and I'm bet you have too. And anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd like to see people that just jump off that bandwagon. If you think it brought your credibility into question and you don't feel comfortable with it, then that's fine. But I don't think you need to jump on the Me Too. I don't know how many people that jumped on the Me Too wagon just felt guilty about something. Not insinuating that they did, but that is a possibility. So it almost makes the people that jumped on the Me Too bandwagon look more guilty than they probably are. They just didn't want to take a chance. People doubted them. You show me what the camera does. That's what I'm interested in. If you're, as long as you're using the camera you say you're using, it's like the Insta360 Ace Pro. I've got 1X, an X2, two X3s, and the Ace Pro. I like all of them. The 1X and the X2, my biggest problem with them was the screen. The X3 I like better. I think I would like to have the X4. The Insta360 Ace Pro, I dropped it from 7 feet. People worried about the durability of the screen. I didn't have any issues with that. I didn't even leave a blemish on the camera, and it landed on concrete. I was on a ladder at the time. I've got, and I'm not an Insta360 fanboy. I've got two GoPro 5s. I've got a GoPro 8, a 9, and an 11. And I still use those for different things. But the Insta360 has overheated on me one time. I've had the GoPros overheat on me many times. The Insta360 overheated. I was doing a fishing video for another channel, and I had a windsock on it, and I was standing out in direct sun in the 90s filming at 60 frames a second, and it did overheat. I changed it to 30 frames a second, turned it right back on, and that was 4K 60. I changed it to 4K 30, and then it didn't overheat anymore under the same conditions. But I've had the Insta360 overheat once, and I've had GoPros lock up while I was using them and had to pull a battery to get them back. All this did was just beep at me and shut off. So, be that as it may, this is a kind of rambling story. Like I said, I don't have a script. I'm just kind of watching what's going on around me, paying attention, and looking at this storm to see what comes next. Anyway, for all the people that had videos ready to go, man, go ahead and post those videos. If you know somebody that had one, post the video. You didn't say anything bad about the camera. You didn't say anything good about the camera. The the email that's going around wasn't about the camera. It was about a person in the sales department. So everybody chill out about this thing, and hopefully we kind of get back on track. I don't have enough viewers that they're going to send me free cameras to review, and I think the public or the other people that would like to have these cameras, it would certainly be an asset to us to have people reviewing the cameras again. Anyway, all that said, if anybody's still here, I appreciate it. I'm going to throw a video up over here that you might like, and YouTube's going to throw one down here that you might like. I'll catch you in one of those, or I'll catch you down the road.